What's up, Day-Day? What's up, Mello? Sorry, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing okay?
Yes, sir.
So, did you drive? Glad you're finally here.
Yeah, man.
Huh? We're having life lessons at 4:30.
The first time I saw Buzz's life lessons, I didn't know what to expect. About 2.5 hours into it, I realized this is something totally different.
The first time I saw Buzz get one of his life lessons, I thought I was sitting in a revival.
First time I saw Buzz's life lessons, I didn't know what was going to happen. And after a while, I was just kind of like, oh man, when are we leaving? You know, because I was a young kid, you know what I mean? I didn't know.
This is really good because it's something that Buzz was trying to give them that they really needed but didn't know they needed.
On Sundays when we have life lessons, you know, you grab something to drink, grab something to eat before you go in there because you may be a while.
Uh-oh. Here's what I've heard about coaches' life lessons. They're very, very interesting. All of them, very deep in detail, and I'm looking forward to it.
Where you coming back? All right, so I'm gonna go in baby steps for the new guys. All right, so I'm gonna start a little slow. The purpose of life lessons is not to bring attention to what we're doing or to try to show that we're special or we're doing something unique or we're holier than thou. It has nothing to do with that. I believe in the end I have to be accountable for who these guys become as people. Only in our office, only internally would you guys ever see this. It's above your pictures in there in the hallway. You'll get stuff that'll be on letterhead, but it'll only be internally that you'll see these two words, character revealed. Those are two words that I've said from the very beginning. And as best you can, Czar, why don't you tell me what those two words mean? As a former player, what do those words mean?
I found out late that we were having life lessons. When Buzz told me that we were having it, and you know, I just had to come back because he always has some good stuff going on when we're at life lessons.
Whatever you put into life, you know, whether it's school, basketball, your job, is what exactly will come out.
You know, we all joke and laugh about life lessons being really long and Buzz being funny or saying something silly, but he does a great job of teaching us things that we need to learn.
How can you use this bottle to explain those two words? Blair, hand me that Gatorade. Okay, so whatever's in the bottle, Day-Day, whatever's in the bottle, when it's tipped over, will come out. You understand that, right? This is Gatorade. If it's got purple Gatorade in it, when I tip it over, the purple Gatorade comes out. You understand? So when it's tipped over, whatever is in you will come out, okay? That will be your character being revealed. I just try to emotionally or mentally make them think of something other than I'm a 20-year-old basketball player at Marquette. Try to make them grow a little bit and mature from whatever that specific lesson is. And, you know, again, half of the guys that were in there were brand new. We, all of us in here, are a bottle. You guys with me? You remember the sand and the water, Joe? So all of us are rocks in this bottle. Junior, you're a rock. Aki Collins is a rock. Jamil Wilson is a rock. Jay Crowder is a rock. So you can put sand and water, and the sand and water signify what? Our togetherness, our chemistry, the missing links, bonding us all together, right? What am I hoping that we all, what are we doing? As we're talking about those things, what are we doing? Becoming solid. How? What? Sand and water, sand and water, sand and water. Sand and water is what holds everybody together. Sand and water is what fills the gap, holds the gap. Sand and water is the chemistry. Sand and water is the family. Sand and water is what keeps everybody, when your bottle is tipped over, that the rocks just don't come tumbling out. And eventually, the bottle is going to be tipped over. And so, you know, young guys, I'm going to try to tip it over every single day that I see you. I'm going to try to tip it over every single day, Vander. Not because I don't like you, but because I love you. I want to tip it over, bring it back. Tip it over, bring it back. Tip it over, bring it back. And you're going to fight that. And the longer you fight it, the more I'm going to push. Tip it over, tip it over, tip it over. Because as you start coming back every single time, you'll realize that it's not the Vanderblue rock that matters. It's all the other rocks with the sand and the water. You with me? Everybody kind of understands that, right?
The metaphor that he used with the bottle, I think it definitely fit the situation because everybody needs to kind of be able to, be able to touch each other like the rocks would do, but at the same time be stuck to each other like the sand and the water would do. And I think that if we bond together and if we stick together through thick and thin, whenever the bottle's tipped over, whatever may come out, I think we're all still going to be in it together. And I think that was the main purpose of Buzz's Life Lessons tonight.